Excuse me. Systems of graphing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have graphed so much we should not need a lot of refresher. In order to graph what must equations, they must be written like what? Equation must be in slope-intercept form. Must be in slope-intercept, which is y equals mx plus b. What? I don't know. Because my y from systems went too low. Who knows? Again, start with the b, which is the intercept. Then count the slope. Should you count the slope just one time? No, you want to count the slope as many times as possible. So we're putting this on. You want to fill the graph when counting slope. And here's why. You're going to have two ordered pairs on top of each other. You're going to have two dots that intersect because the answer is an ordered pair. The more dots you put on there, the more you increase your chance of having the two dots on top of each other. The solution is an ordered ED pair. Your answer should be parentheses, x value, comma, y value, close parentheses. We still sometimes struggle with fractions versus ordered pairs. Slope is a fraction. Your ordered pair is a number, comma, a number. First graph. We're going to start out easy, then we'll do a more difficult one, and you'll be done.
We're only doing two?
Yeah, we'll do only two. Because there are three other things. Deal with it.
What was the suggestion you gave her?
Oh, it's a petition for no homework.
So what? A petition for no homework? I would sign that. Over the weekend. How about over the weekend? How about I have a life no homework now? I'll give you $100 lunch.
Not worth it.
Well, this weekend I do. I got a new one. This weekend I have a life.
All right, so your first system, y equals negative 2x minus 2. First system, y equals negative 2x minus 2, and x equals negative 3. I don't need to skip any space because they're already written in slope-intercept form, or they're already written in a variable equals form. If you have the trash bucket, once your trash is collected, pass it to another group. All right, so you have two choices. You can color code this again. I will color code them. There's no shading, but you can color code your two different lines. It's not as necessary because since there's no shading, you're not going to be overlapping. You're just overlapping one single point, but some people still like to have two different colors going on. So the first system, y equals negative 2x minus 2 and x equals negative 3. If we start with graphing, we start with the first one. starts at -2. And from there, my slope is -2 over 1. We still, I've noticed, have a little problem with this. -2 over 1 means down to +1. It's not negative, because if it was negative, it would be a positive. Down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1. I want to put as many dots as I possibly can. You'll see why in a second. And it gets connected because it has an equal sign, right? It's not an inequality. It is an equal. It's any ordered pair on this line. Decimals included, whole numbers included.
So wait, so will there be dashed lines? in
No,
this?
not on this.
Okay, so it's all equal signs, like all of them.
Correct.
Equal signs? Okay. Okay, then I
All right, let's try the next one, which is x equals -3. So x equals -3 right here. Can you tell me another ordered pair where x equals -3?
1 negative.
-3 what?
15.
15's too big. Let's do 10. Which is right here. What's my slope? Undefined. I go up and over 0. So I'm just going to fill in with dots. And look what happened. What'd they do? They intersected. They share an ordered pair.
They do.
What's the solution?
Negative 3, 4.
-3. 1, 2, 3. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. +4. That's our answer. You're done.
That's honestly really easy.
That's the only two numbers that will make both of these true.
Wait, so do we have any questions on finding, like, the substituting ones, like the systems of equation, or are they all
Yeah, you'll have a little bit of both. Okay, let's try this one.
What is the exact amount?
3x minus 4y equals -4. And y equals 1/4 x minus 3. Okay, write down that system. 3x minus 4y equals -4. And y equals 1/4 x minus 3. Do they need to, or should I put the graph right here? No, I need some room.
We need some space.
Because we have to solve for y.
Give the man some.
I told her she could check her work after before she takes it.
Perfect.
Do you already know?
I'll take it. All right, so first equation, 3x minus 4y equals -4. We have to solve for y, so minus 3x. Negative 4y equals negative 3x minus 4. Divide by negative 4.
These are both negatives.
Y equals negative 3 divided by negative 4 is positive 3/4 x. And negative 4 divided by negative 4 is positive 1. Can you graph?
Yes, C.
Try.
Start at 1.
Go up.
And then positive 3 over 4. Positive 3 over 4. Down 3, backwards 4, down 3, backwards 4. The second ordered pair, or the second equation, is already graphable. It starts at negative 3. And my slope is up 1 over 4. Up 1 over 4. Down 1, backwards 4. Down 1, backwards 4. And if you do it correctly, right now, later on there might be some decimal answers, but to begin with, they're going to share a dot.
Decimal. What do you mean by decimal?
They intersect not at dots, they intersect in between the slopes.
Like on the line?
Mhm.
Like, so does it have to intersect on a dot? Or can it intersect
Right
on
now
a
it's
line?
intersecting on a dot.
But it can.
It can intersect, like it could intersect like this.
Will we have any of those on our homework?
No.
Okay, good.
What's the answer?
-8, -5.
-8, -5.